can't really see that. It's all right. It says Detroit rapper sues Lyft after driver denied her a ride due to her weight. Yeah. All right.
Due to her weight.
Yeah.
Would that have helped you?
Yeah, definitely. Volume.
Watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him like making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
Believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. You know, I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, you know, like.
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
For every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL instead.
You know what? I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough. Dank DeMoss, as she's known at the mic, is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft. Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month. Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, you know, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks have reached out saying the same thing happened to them. Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was.
Okay. Holly, what's your first thoughts?
We go I guess. Well, I disagree with the that was the lawyer that quoted that. It's the same thing as saying I can't let you in because you're black or because you're Christian or Muslim or whatever. That's not the case. Have you seen this woman?
Big girl.
Underneath the eyes of the law, it's
discrimination. I get it under the eyes of the law, but it's like from the eyes of the Uber driver, ma'am, I can't fit an SUV into my sedan. Yo,
he was driving a C-Class, Mercedes C-Class.
Oh, Mercedes C-Class. She's the size of a fucking ML.
I thought he was pretty nice about it.
Yo, that's true.
I think it's left.
That's true. He was definitely he was apologetic.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, listen, man, like you gonna do some damage to my car, and I'm not willing to take that chance. Look at you. Look at you. You are. I mean, saving his time. You ever seen a big person get in the car and the fucking car shifts over to that side of the car?
Yeah, but like, all right,
because you can't sit in the middle.
A C-Class Benz.
It's not like she's too big to like, bro. It's a car. Like
she's 500 pounds.
Nah,
she's 489.
I am
500
okay.
pounds.
I understand that, but
and
like,
the car was made to.
Let's just say you got 4 people in the car.
Right.
That late.
She is 4 people.
4 people are distributed when you have
evenly
weight on one thing on one side. That's the problem.
I understand that, but let's say you got 200 and something pounders in the back. You could, you could roll.
She
could be in the middle. She could be in the middle, bro.
Like it's gonna weigh down the back, but she can't sit in the middle.
Yo, bro. He was nice about it, right?
Yeah.
And he probably could have gave her a ride, but I do understand, and I think he was very. He made sense of what he's saying. Like, yo, if you're you should call an Uber XL.
Yeah.
And I do get that.
Yes.
But
more like an Uber triple XL.
So big people should just understand that they're gonna spend more money for things.
Yes,
I believe so. Yeah,
like your meal for the day.
yeah. He's like, but what
Listen,
what
you ain't
if
just-
you're poor and big?
you-
Like, what if you're on a budget? So you can't be big on a budget.
You
You could have to spend more. Because there was that
your
clip
budget's
going
good.
around with that shorty with the big ass, and she got on a plane, and she was like, plane seats are too small, and
Yeah.
they're making her buy 2 plane seats because her ass was so big.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
She,
was
had a
saying
big
about-
butt, or she was
had a
she was
big
overweight.
ass. She had a big ass.
She
Like,
wasn't
had a
overweight,
huge
but she had,
BBL.
oh,
What's
she had a
that?
BBL.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I was about to say it was ass
huge.
shots.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
That's what you paid for.
Right. So it's like, you know, it is what it like. So do they have to pay for, or should we make things bigger for bigger people, like across the board? Because the world is built for medium-sized people. I went to the doctor today, and I got my height.
Okay,
Because guess how tall I am.
6 feet.
No, really.
That's your basketball height?
Nah. Because I told. No, today I found. You know, I always say like I don't know how tall I am.
Yeah,
5'6.5".
5'6".
you a fucking lie.
I'm 5'6.5".
Nah,
You 5'6"?
Nah, you
Yeah.
gotta be.
You
taller than
lying.
that.
When I measure it,
That's my
Nah,
wife
I
is like
think-
5'6".
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
No, my wife is like 5'2". She's 5'2".
yeah, 5'6.5". Next
Nah.
5'7" if I really want it. But yeah, that's what it says. What, that's bad?
Really?
Why? Yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of indifferent about it, but that's like a small height. Like that's short.
I didn't. I would. Maybe you always wearing Tim's.
Yeah. Nah, I'm pretty sure you're taller than that.
5'6".
Yo, I was like, yeah,
Nah, you're not 5'6".
The
Nah, you
lady
taller
said
than
I'm
that.
5'6.5". That's short. 5'6.5".
But you had to
is short?
take off your shoes and everything.
Yo, I was in there in a gown, nigga. I was in there with a hospital gown covering my ass up, nigga. 5'6.5".
What you
gave
mean
me a little
wearing
half.
lifts in your shoes?
It's gotta be.
Yo, I never. Nah,
He
you
had
not,
with Sherman
nah.
Hemsley, right?
You definitely. I would say 5'8", 5'9"
Yo, you
at
giving
the
me-
least. At
Thank
the
you
least.
for the inch or two, but yo,
Hey, yo.
I was 5'6.5", so 5'7". So that's not what cool. How tall are you? Oh, yeah, I told you
6'2".
6'2".
Yeah, I'm about 6'2", 6'3", 102.
Yeah, that niggas is centers. I run point. I run point guard. I run point for y'all niggas. Don't worry about it.
I'm just me just observing your height.
Yeah,
I would You
I carry myself.
you carry yourself taller anyway, right? So I guess that
with my hat a little taller, you dig?
this nigga think he T.I. like cocked the inch high or some shit like that. He like, yo, I'm gonna wear Tim's every day, and I'm gonna wear my hat.
Yo,
at
I
the
don't
top of my
even. I
head.
swear to God, I've never thought about my height ever. Except like today, I was like, yo, these niggas really want to know how tall I am. Like, 'cause I never. You remember every time we asked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't fucking know. But today she measured me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm gonna share that with the fellas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What does it say? I don't know. 5'8".
my license. My license says 6'3", but I don't know
guessed
about
it.
6'3".
And then you got their basketball
Yeah,
height. Everybody give a little extra.
You definitely like 6'3", because you got me by a little bit for sure. And it was a guy that I used to work with that in brokerage or whatever, and this dude, he used to wear like print shoes, like shoes with like big ass heels and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he used to wear big pants
Yeah.
to cover him,
Right.
but he used to. Like,
That's when
have-
it's weird. That's when
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird when you're weird about it.
Yo,
Yeah.
and
It's
you know,
be cool. Like it is what it is.
Yo,
Everybody got
yeah,
their
just
crazy shit
accept
about
it.
it. Yo, this dude was a millionaire. He was a millionaire, bro.
right.
Yo, used to make a ton of money.
Word.
What?
It's the thing that money can't buy.
Yo, bro, it's like, yeah, bro. This dude,
I think it can now. I think you can get your calves extended or something like that.
yeah. You
You
can
got
get your legs
looking like a T-Rex. Your fucking legs be matched long, your arms be matched short. Yo, you can't even put your hands in your pockets.
Yo, even with that, I may be 6'3", and I'm like two something, somewhere close to 300. There's certain things I can't go to an amusement park and go on every ride
Mhm.
because there's certain shit that I just don't fit on.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay.
This bitch is 400-500 pounds trying to fit into a C-class Benz. You can't.
You can't do it.
You cannot
It
fit
ain't
in a
gonna
C-class Benz.
Ain't
No,
gonna work.
and definitely not mine.
That's another thing.
Ultimately, I think it's about accountability and like, yo, being real with yourself.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, yo, she it's not like, yo, no Uber driver or Lyft driver should give you like a aha moment, like, oh yeah, I am 500 pounds. Like, you knew that before you know what I mean? It's not like he shouldn't be the one to put you on to like what you look like or what your weight is. You understand what I'm saying? So she should know from the jump. And I get it, like it hurt her feelings and all that good shit, but like, yo, she's probably been going through this shit forever. And on some real shit, I feel like it's like, all right, you could sue these motherfuckers. So let's play it up. Let's get you some bread.
It's gonna
whatever. You know what
I mean? It's
gonna
cost your dignity.
Yeah.
But you know, you're gonna get some clout off of it. First of all, for your rap career, you're gonna get well known, and you know, you're gonna get a little paper out of it. Like, yo, Big Pun died from being fat.
Right.
Like,
after he lost 100 pounds trying to live.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Right? It's like, yo, it's like,
and
that shit ain't fly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to lose your life.
Is it not fly? Because isn't there another rapper that's out there? I don't know the rapper's name.
Dave Blunt.
And what is it? He's like 600
pounds,
right?
That's a big boy.
And
he's strung out on lean.
He looks like, I hate to say it, like, he looks very unhealthy. Very unhealthy.
We're gonna wake up any morning.
Yeah. That's how I feel about him. And like, he's starting to pop. You see him on the feed of, you know, social media, and he's making his rounds.
People are telling him to, like, yo, slow down. So it's like, it's that thing now. It's like, get rich or die trying, though. By any means necessary. Like, yo, we gonna get this by any means. I'm gonna be the fattest motherfucker.
Are they using it as like a prop?
Yes,
like the fat boys, and now she's using it as a crutch. Yes.
I think it's hilarious that a fat dude is strung out on lean.
right.
You wish you were strung out on lean.
Yeah, man. It's but okay, so let's talk about another thing about this thing too. This kind of exposes the ride share, the private kind of car driving your car thing. Like, these cars aren't really commercial vehicles. Like, it's kind of like, if you wasn't like, if she pulled up to a taxi, nigga won't give a fuck, because that car was meant to just take people back and forth. And whatever.
A taxi, get out and start kicking your ass in the car.
It's meant for this shit is meant for this kind of wear and tear.
Here's your
when
first
you're
stomach.
driving your
you got
private
your second stomach in. Now here's
Mercedes.
your third stomach. All right, close the door. Let's be out.
Feel me? You're driving your private Mercedes.
I get it, but
so
ultimately,
now you're trying to keep you signed up for this.
What car can't handle 500 pounds though?
Yo, she could fit in the back of the Crown Vic.
No, all right. She probably can't.
She gonna
have some difficulty.
You gonna put her in the back of a Crown Vic.
She needs a flatbed tow truck, nigga.
The gig is the gig. You know what I mean? Like, now we got this ride share shit where it's like people are driving their private vehicles and they're picking and choosing. And he got his like he can't drive for Lyft anymore. He lost his job over this.
Oh, he did.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he lost his job.
Nah, that's messed up.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I mean, it's kind of not. Yo, dog, you want to keep your car
but you're
in pristine shape and all. This is a commercial job. Yo, the gig is the gig too.
Yeah, but when you're using your private car, you are allowed to. You should be at least allowed to refuse certain services.
You can't refuse a service if someone paid you in advance and they waited for you to get over there, and you're not like you gotta take the ride, dog. You gotta suck it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like, every job got parts of it that sucks.
I don't think so. Put it this way, I did Uber before.
Okay.
And I picked up a white dude one time who did blow in the back of my car and offered me some. I couldn't pull over and be like, nah, you gotta go. Like, I don't want that shit in my car, because if a cop pulls us over, I'm just the Uber driver.
Mm-hmm.
He got the coke. How's a cop handling that situation?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
I think you should be able to refuse certain service, because if I'm pulling up in a C-class Benz, the smallest Benz that you can get, before the compressor. Remember the compressor?
Yeah, the compressor.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cash Money.
And this 500-pound girl is wobbling her ass over to my car, thinking she about to fit in my back seat. You know what kind of maneuvering you got to push your front seat all the way up. Then you got to tilt the back of the seat all the way up.
Yeah,
it's like trying to fit in
you gotta get on the other side and pull
a
her
table or some shit.
Or like a little refrigerator, some shit like that, right?
Yeah. You gotta pack
You
around
can't-
like that last pair of
you can't
sneakers
pull up-
when you're going on vacation.
You can't pull up to Home Depot or PC Richard or whatever and buy a fridge and say, I want y'all to stuff this shit into the back of my C-Class Benz. They're gonna be like,
I get it.
They gotta refuse that service.
Mm-hmm.
We can't.
What if
just
what
do
if
that.
it was two niggas in like thongs and shit?
two
like-
niggas in thongs?
Yeah.
Oh, hop in. Let's go.
Bare ass in your back seat.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's take it. All right. Yo, I drove yellow cab for years in Manhattan. It was one Sunday. On the Sundays when I drove, I would like to come in uptown. So I would take the Grand Central in, and I would come down. You know what I mean? So I'm about on 116th on what street goes down? Second Avenue. And I see a black dude pull up on he pop out. I'm like, it's an easy ride. He probably going to church. He probably going anywhere. He like pull out a wheelchair dude. So I'm like, all right, cool. Wheelchair dude come out and he pack him up. He pack him in the back. I never got the vehicle. I lift the back. He put the wheelchair in the back. And they're like, yo, I'm going to Queens. Cool. Spin around, go right back on the bridge, whatever. I'm on the bridge. I start smelling feces. And I'm like,
See?
what's going on?
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
colostomy back.
What's going on back there? You're like, yo, my bag is leaking, bro. My bad, yo. Like, it's leaking? Like right now it's leaking, or it leaked already? He's like, it's leaking right now. I'm like, oh. I'm like,
So it's dripping out in the.
it's dripping in the back of the damn cab that I'm gonna drive like all day, every day. Like, this is my car, you know what I mean? So it's like, I get him there, whatever. I look at that back seat. I'm like, oh my God, dog. Like, this bag was leaking. It was like on the floor, on the seat, everything, yo. So I had to stop at the store, get like Clorox wipes, everything, wipe up everything, clean up.
And
drive
they
with,
not,
like,
you
the
can't
windows down.
charge them for that shit.
For the cleanup? Nah, you can't charge them. The gig is the gig. The gig is the gig. Once you got somebody there and you doing something and you like you in the service industry, once you take on the job, you just kind of gotta do sucky things sometimes. Like, sometimes the job sucks.
Yeah,
But people's job, but in a commercial vehicle, that was a commercial vehicle. The seats are wrapped, the floors are wrapped, everything is tucked in, it's plastic. It's made for people to be in and out in the snow, mud, shitting, whatever in that shit. You can wipe it clean. It might smell a little bit for like a little while, but if you disinfect it the right way, now these people's doing this shit in their regular vehicles. People gotta think twice about what they like. You know, if you smutting out your whip, you know, for a couple of extra dollars, you know, and you picking and choosing rides, it ain't gonna go well for you. So there's a lesson learned on all sides of this shit. But that nigga who think that, yo, you gonna drive your new whip to do Uber, watch this story and think about that shit, nigga. It might not be worth what you think you're doing, nigga.
I hate Uber.
I don't want me out of business. I'll be taking that shit.
What do you think could come out of this lawsuit, though?
Oh, she's gonna win. She's gonna get a little paper.
She gonna get some paper.
If I have to estimate 4 about her weight. She'll get paid like she weigh.
Get paid at home.
Yeah, she'll get paid like she weigh.
It's gonna be a come up for her though. Yeah.
I don't know. I think they have a way to justify it. I personally think they have a way to justify it. Maybe not, but I personally think
nice loophole. It's a nice little loophole.
I think
life is about loopholes.
The fact that they fired a driver, I think, is wrong, and I think the driver should sue Lyft at this point, because it's like, if a company could say you can't walk in, you can't come into my establishment with white t-shirts on or hats on, like I was told in Ruth Chris the other day, I had to take off my Scully. I had to take off this shit.
Fuck out of here.
Word.
For real?
At the dinner table, they say, yo, once you're in the dining area, you got to take off your hat.
Man.
Meanwhile, I'm not gonna lie. Meanwhile, there was a white dude about 3 tables over who had a cap on.
Wow.
But I had my Scully on. She was like, by the way, we're in the dining area. You got to take your hat off. So if they can do that, I should be able to say this humongous woman cannot fit in my car because it's just not going to happen. It's not going to work.
All right. So if they say capacity wise, like weight restriction, your shit can't, you know what I mean? You can't hold it. That's one thing. Now, the other story that you told, when somebody's doing something criminal in your car,
right?
That's something different.
That's not criminal. Her weight size.
Somebody doing something criminal in your shit, like yo, that could, you could refuse that. You could say like, yo, the dude was doing drugs in the back of the car. I had to refuse it, right? But when it comes down to that, that's really they fired him because they don't want that bad press, they know it's some form of wrongdoing.
He was wrong.
I would promise you in the fine print of him signing up to drive for Lyft. It was something in there that says you can't like refuse based on these clauses. Exactly. Exactly.
Right.
So
I get it. It makes sense.
You're being prejudiced. Like life's about loopholes. That's what lawyers are here for, right? To find loopholes, exploit them.
Lyft made enough money; they could pay out. They could pay out of some hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million.
Live and you learn, yo. Live and you learn.
She gonna make more money off that than rapping, probably.
Oh man, I mean, if she was making money off of rapping, she wouldn't be calling Lyft.
Yeah. What's her rap name though?
She be driving her own C-class.
What's her rap name?
It's Dank DeMoss.
Dank DeMoss. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. She just changed her shit to Meek Meal. Joey fat ass.
Yo, come on. All right, let's go to the next one. We don't want